Hey everybody, how's it going? This one might be a bit of a tough one this week, but God's put it on my heart to share it, so I'm going to. There's so many things this side of eternity that we're going to have a hard time understanding. So check it out, right? In 2004, end of 2004, there was a big tsunami which went across several different countries and killed 275,000 people. And I was there in the hills of northern Thailand in a place called Mae Hong Son with my DTS team. I was there when it hit, and we took a trip down to the worst hit spot in Thailand, which was Khao Lak. And when we got there was all these destruction everywhere, like death, pain, anger, everything. These words don't even describe it. And at that point, they'd already started to store all the dead bodies in body bags in these huge storage containers, hundreds of them at the Buddhist temples. Each container was about 15 bodies deep. They had shelves on each side, right? And our job was to get kitted up in these hazmat suits, all-in-one bodysuits, and masks on with smelling salts for the smell, boots, and we'd carry these body bags in and out all day long, open them up, and look for ID and identifying marks on these bodies so they could be identified. It would take 4 people to carry one because of water retention, and of course it was really difficult. But I was all right until this one moment when I grabbed a little bag off the shelf and I carried it outside by myself easily, and I opened it, and this is the bit that gets me deep, because I've got kids of my own, and I can't imagine what it'd be like to lose a kid. Anyway, I unzipped this little bag, and there was a little one in there, maybe 2 or 3 years old, with a look of horror on their face, and I won't forget it as long as I live. And I've wrestled with this kind of thing, like, why would God let something like this happen, you know? And he's spoken to me about this kind of stuff many times over the years, and that's not the topic of this little video I want to make. My point is this: once you've been through something like that, and I was just a witness to it, I'd not lost anyone myself, you know. Once you've been through something like that, it makes simple, profound things. It makes simple things profound. What I mean by that is, none of them knew that it was coming for them the next day, right? And you and me are not promised tomorrow. So what do we want our lives to be marked by, right? I know what I want my life to be marked by, right? Even Jesus said, "They will know that you are my disciples by your love for one another." I want my life to be marked by love for other people, right? All those people that I was carrying around were separated from their families, right, for an eternity maybe. But now I have my family around me. I can talk to them, I can tell them I love them, right? I can spend time with them. My kids, for example, I won't run off from them. I won't sweep them under the carpet. I'll stay with them, I'll listen to them. I'll listen to their stories, I'll hear their hearts. I'll tell them I love them over and over again. I won't run off on them just to go and do church stuff that's not as important. I'll listen to how God is asking me to lead and direct my family, right? I'll call my mum and dad who are a bit older these days and tell them I love them. I'll message people, you know? I'll be involved in people's lives. But so often we get concerned with judging people and backbiting and complaining, right? Do we want to be remembered by that kind of thing, right? Or do we want to give love a chance? You know, like whispering behind people's back and talking behind people's back and gossiping, all this, it's rooted in hatred. It's not rooted in love. So my challenge is for everybody today, a simple challenge, right? Will you pay attention to the simple, profound things instead of rushing around your life, missing these important things? Will you give love a chance, and will you let go of judging people that you don't even know? All right, God bless you. Hope you get it.